So I think we all know that there are a ton of free Robux scams on Roblox. Anyone that's been playing for more than a day probably could find one or two of them. And the advertisements have started to spring towards YouTube over the past year or so. And they look pretty convincing, I'm not gonna lie. However, recently I was very enlightened by this Roblox scam video that the thumbnail alone it made me know that I had to look at this myself. We're going to look at a Roblox scam advertisement video that is going around YouTube. Yes, because this is totally okay to advertise on YouTube, obviously. Make sure to leave a like, because my day recently has been terrible, and a like would certainly help. Also, make sure to subscribe if you're new, because we're inching closer to 1 million subscribers, and I want to get there by the end of the year. It takes less than a second, and it helped me out tremendously. So let's take a look at this video. Now, the thing about it, though, you're gonna understand why I wanted to look at this video just from the thumbnail alone. It opens up so many questions upon seeing this on YouTube. Just take a look at this. We need to look at the thumbnail. I couldn't find a way to nab the video's thumbnail in a clearer image, so this is what you gotta look at, and absorb this image for a few moments, and you'll understand why I just instantly became intrigued. I have one huge question, though, and I really hope this doesn't come off as mean, but, like, why is he so unbelievably orange? Literally as ripe as an orange can possibly be, but in the form of human skin. Like, did he just flip up the contrast on his body for a lot in Photoshop or something? I have no idea. He has simply became one with the vitamin C. It also looks so over the top that, like, I think even a 6-year-old can connect the dots that this is completely fake. Of course, everybody's favorite Roblox game, Get Lots by RBX God. He's literally like the human embodiment of a Cheeto. Before I get too mean, I'm gonna stop there. I'm just gonna assume that the guy cranked up the contrast in Photoshop a ton, but my god, does it make the entire thumbnail look disorienting, and it is exactly the thing that caught my attention to look at this scam specifically. Believe me, the video is worse than the thumbnail, though.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Today, I'm going to be showing you the one and only working method on how to get free Robux for Roblox on any platform.
Okay, I have to stop this for a second. I just love in the background that very subtle computer flex. While I am scamming kids, I must show off my hardware at the exact same time as well.
You don't have to pay a dime. You don't have to do anything crazy, guys. Let me go ahead and pull up my Roblox profile here so you can see all of the Robux being added to my account, because I literally just did this before I started recording.
Yeah, guys, it's just free money, because that's the type of thing that Roblox does, right? They love to give away free stuff, right? They love to give free, generous stuff towards their less fortunate users, guys, right? I gotta say that the scam is actually fairly clever, because it does actually look incredibly convincing. Like, if I was 8 years old and I was seeing a strange man on YouTube getting unlimited Robux and having his account filled up with thousands by the second, I'd be like, heck yeah, I want to be like that guy. However, there is a saying in life that is very important, which is, if it's too good to be true, it probably is.
You can do this. You don't have to pay an arm and a leg just like everybody else does, or even $4.99. You know,
who pays an arm and a leg for Robux? Nobody does that. How is $4.99 an arm and a leg now? It really depends who you ask about that question, actually, because for some people, $4.99 is a lot of money, and for the more fortunate people in life, $4.99 is not a lot of money. But for a small bit of Robux, I really don't think that's that much, honestly. I feel like $5 is a relatively easy thing to obtain, but that's the thing, is that young kids cannot get jobs, so therefore obtaining money becomes, like, really difficult. And that is precisely what these scumbags advertising this stuff on YouTube are aiming for. Young kids that are unable to actually get any form of employment, so these people that are smarter than them take advantage of them by luring them into their scams and promises of free stuff. I'm surprised YouTube even allows these type of advertisements. Like, how is this such a rampant problem? Why are Robux scam advertisements showing up on Roblox YouTubers' videos? Prominent ones with extremely impressionable audiences. This has happened in other games too, like Fortnite in the past, or Minecraft, of people making up scams, and it just somehow, some way, this flies with Google AdSense or something. It seems like Roblox is not the only thing that needs better moderation. He then tells them to go to the website, which I'm going to do my best to censor, because I don't want to give free promotion to a guy's scam.
And alrighty. And let's go ahead and pick iOS and hit continue. And now it's going to ask us how many Robux we want. I'm going to pick 40,000 because I'm a little bit greedy and I don't even care. So let's just wait for these to go ahead and generate load up onto our account, guys. It should only take about another second or two.
It's really, really convincing, and that's the sad thing. A lot of people ask the question and bear the question in mind, why do people scam people like this? Or why do people even make these type of things? You have to understand, this was very professionally built. The website looks clean. The process and the way of this advertisement going out is a very professionally done job. This is not a thing that is done for the lulz. It is done for profit, and these people make a ton of money from this, and you'll see why in a moment.
The last steps. And sometimes that the automatic verification does fail. We just have to verify manually. It's really easy. And all you have to do is just click on this start button down here at the bottom and download 2 apps of your choice and run them for 30 seconds.
And that's where they get you. That's where they get you. Oh no, the automatic verification to get your free Robux fails sometimes, guys. So you need to do the manual verification and download 2 apps and run them for 30 seconds to get your Robux. That's definitely a very valid part of a process to get free Robux, right? What happens is that this website is promoting kids to do surveys and download apps just for 30 seconds so they can get the free Robux. Something very important to keep in mind here is that these surveys request personal information from children. These apps that are downloaded sometimes will also request personal information to be inputted, usually by people that are under the age of 13. This whole process is entirely breaking the law because it effectively is selling younger kids' personal information to companies. And if you did not know, there is a law in the United States called COPA law, which we talked about a little bit ago, of how a lot of YouTubers said it was incredibly evil. But in this situation, it's very important because literally people are profiting off of younger kids' personal information. In the end of the video, he showcases his account buying a Magma Fiend item on Roblox, which is around 300 Robux. He still has this item, by the way, and apparently he logged on Roblox 2 days ago. Maybe he's making more scams. We don't know. His balance is then deducted of 300 Robux, but you can tell this entire video was very strategically edited. And it's really sad to see that, these people that run these type of scams and perpetrate this type of stuff on YouTube make a lot of money. Like, they make a ton of profit from this, and I highly doubt they'll even be apprehended by the law, because these people hide their identities incredibly well. Like, I thought it was funny at first, like, coming into this video, and, like, seeing the funny meme thumbnail, Orange Man Strikes Back, and the thumbnail. It's funny, though, but then the harsh reality sets in further and further that I go down this video and down this rabbit hole of the fact that these people are getting away with, like, a serious crime of stealing information from kids and profiting a ton of money from it, and it never really settles well with me at all. More so, I'm more upset at YouTube for not really having moderation in place to prevent these type of things, at least to the extent that it happens on YouTube. It's quite frankly a little bit upsetting to get so many comments on my channel, and I'm certain other Roblox YouTubers feel the same, of getting tons of scams promoted on their channels when they never asked for that type of stuff to be promoted in the first place. I find Roblox scams a very interesting thing. It's a funny thing to me to really decrypt and look at the type of tactics that people are using on Roblox to try to gain money from these type of tactics. But at the same time, it's just genuinely depressing. Like, it's funny at first, but then it sets in and becomes really, really depressing to know that these people are making a ton of money from literally tricking children. This has been a huge problem for years on YouTube. There's been scammers that have been buying advertisements on multiple different games, multiple different communities, making sure they could try to fish and scam people from anywhere. This isn't really a problem that's just only on Roblox, guys. And when you report it, generally because of how big YouTube is as a platform, nothing really ever happens to the advertisements, and nothing really ever happens to the scammers. Last year, I talked about a Roblox scam in specific that really made me mad, that pretended that they were the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which, keep in mind, the Make-A-Wish Foundation is made for terminally ill children. So the fact that these people will go this low to pretend that they are an organization made specifically for helping kids in dire needs and in dire situations is very frustrating, and I told people to report the advertisement. I told people to try to do something about it, and nothing happened. The advertisement stayed on YouTube, and I think it probably still is. Definitely understand my perspective as a content creator here, the frustration of having advertisements that I don't want on my videos be put on my videos. Just, It's annoying, and it's a problem that unfortunately is never really going to get fixed because of how big YouTube is. That's really all I have to say in this video. I wanted to look at a funny meme advertisement I just randomly stumbled across, and it just made me depressed. It really just made me depressed. So make sure to like this video, make sure to subscribe if you're new so we can get to 1 million subscribers soon. And until next time, folks, I'm Kaneko Kitten, and I will hopefully see you guys, girls, and whatever, in my next Roblox video tomorrow. Until later, I'm Kaneko. Catch you all soon. Peace.